Hey everyone, come on in. Come join us. We have Ella in here, so come on in. Hi, I can't see who's in, so just say hi in the comments. Let me know who's here. Hi, just say hi. Let me know in the comments who's with me. We have baby Ella joining us today, so if she gets too fussy, I'm going to have to stop the training and just come back, but we'll give it a go. We'll see how she does. Hi, Barb. Just come on in, guys. Say hi in the comments. Just let a few people get in here, and I'll get started before Ella becomes obnoxious. Cool. Hi, Barb. Good to see you here. Awesome. Okay, yeah, as you come in, just say hi in the comments so I know who's here. We have baby Ella in here joining us. If she becomes too rowdy, she's a little fussy today, then we'll have to stop and pick this up. But let me see what I can get in. I want to talk about the 4 types of discovery calls, but I'm going to share a couple other things with you as well that I think kind of tie into this that are really, really important. The first thing I want to do is I want to talk about, so these are the 4 types of discovery calls. Straight up promotion, there's value driven, there's result based, and then there's market research. So I want to kind of explain the difference between these because I think it's really important that you understand that these are not all the same things. The intention is different, the result that you'll get is different, the people that you'll get on the phone with you is different. Really the purpose of each one of these is quite different. So a straight up promotion, it's exactly what it says it is. You're basically saying, here's my offer, if you're interested, click here, buy now, book a call with me. I mean, basically it's just a straight up, it's a straight up invitation, straight up invite, and it's usually typically to a paid offer. So you will see some people do this, like they can sell straight up, like with a pay link directly to the offer, right on Facebook. Like I can do that very successfully, but in the beginning that did not work for me. People did not know, like, or trust me, and they did not make an investment from my social media in the beginning. But if you're doing this type of post, you know, my thoughts on this is that it's not super effective unless you have a really big, engaging community that know, like, and trust you. They're willing to buy from you. Because what happens is, you know, I mean, if you're just promoting this straight across the board and people don't really know you, you're not giving any value, you're not giving any urgency, you're just, like, blasting straight up promotion everywhere, typically you're not going to get a lot of results from that. And if anything, people are going to start to unfollow you or ignore you. They're going to turn notifications off so they don't actually, so they don't actually even hear from you because they're tired of your promotion. So this is not a super effective way as you are just beginning in your business. If you're just getting started, this really isn't the best way to put out social media posts. Now the value driven is one of my favorites because this is where you provide immense value, right? This is where, don't worry about my spelling, guys. This is where you provide immense value. You might provide tips, you know, strategies. Like you're just going to really give a lot of good value here. And then you're going to include an invite call to action type, right? So what you would do with these, if you follow me, I do a lot of these types of posts. I'm sorry, I have to keep my eye on Ella, because she's a little fussy. I don't know what she's doing. So the value-driven posts, these are one of my favorites because if you guys have been following me, you know how I love to give so much value against my coach's wishes and all. I give a lot of value. I break a lot down. I make it really easy, detailed. And so these types of posts are really great, even if you're just brand new, because what you're going to be doing is you're giving immense value. So tips, 1, 2, 3 tips, or 1, 2, 3 actions, or simple 1, 2, 3 strategies, like something that's digestible for your people, but it's really valuable. Ella, come here. Ella, come here. So you're going to give them that real good value, and then at the end you can include an invitation to come speak to you, right? So like when I've been doing these videos for all of you guys, they're jam-packed with tips, strategies. I'm breaking it down. I'm giving you a visual. I'm answering your questions. Like, I almost couldn't give you guys more value. And then on top of that, come here. And then on top of that, what I'm doing is, do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. And so then what I'm doing is I'm able to give all this value and then go into a call to action. I'm able to go in and say, hey, if this speaks to you, if this is of interest to you, if this sounds like something you want or need, like, click this button, book a call with me, or learn more about the program here. So it's okay to promote. In other groups, you have to watch the rules, but it's okay to promote in every one of the posts that you put out, as long as you're doing this first, the immense value, tips, strategies, stuff like that. And then we have I think we might have to keep Ella right here for just a second. And then we have the result-based. And this is good. This is another really good one too, because, oh my goodness, say hi. Say hello. Okay, so this one is good because what you're going to do here in a result-based call is you're going to get, this is kind of like my mini sales page. It's where I take what I put in my sales page and I break it down into like a mini version. So I'm really specific. I'm given a lot of detail. It's usually for a paid offer. And then I lead them into a soft sell where basically I invite them to a decision-making call. Not a discovery call, but to make a decision because I've shared with them my paid offer. I've shared that with them, and now what I want to do is lead them into, once I go over my paid offer with them and I give them the details and I break that down, give them real specifics, then the next step is to lead them into making a decision. Is it for you? Do you want to work with me or not? Is this a good fit? And so I invite them to a decision-making call, right? So let me put her down and just put mini sales page. Right? Ella, stay right here. Mini sales page. Sit. And then you want to do a soft invite to decision-making call. Okay? A decision-making call with you. Ella, come here. You need to come sit. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Good girl, stay. Okay, so the next one is the market research. It's not a discovery call really, but it is in a way because you're discovering data, you're discovering more about your market. Here's the thing with this. With this type of call, it's not a pitch call, meaning your intention is not to sell, right? There's no selling. Okay, what you're doing here is you're just collecting data. You are asking someone to do you a favor by maybe, asking them a little bit about what they're challenged with. Typically, you'll do market research with potential clients. Okay, so this is going to give you, it's just another way to do surveying on the phone versus just always by like Survey Monkey or posting on social media or emailing your list. You can do it over the phone, and so you can ask them the same questions. You don't go into pitching or selling on this type of call. It's data collection. Okay, it's just another form. Sorry, Ella's at my feet. It's just another form for you to do market research. So you don't want to go into selling in here. The only way that you would do that, and it's happened with me, is when you're going through your questions and you're talking about your program and you're asking them questions about it and their feedback and all of that. Would this resonate with you if you were a potential client, like that type of stuff? then basically if they say, wow, your program sounds really good, like I would be interested in learning more, or I would be curious to know what it might be like to work with you, or God, that sounds like what I need. At that point, you could say, you know what? I would love to schedule a decision-making call with you, and we can talk about the program in greater depth as it pertains to you specifically, and see if we're a good fit. Would you like to do that? I've had that happen many, 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 many times, but I allow them to come to me with that. I don't ask them if this is like, I don't pitch to them. Okay, so these are the different types of calls. Why this is so important is because when you're posting on social media to do your market research, you're doing this here. So you're not doing this, you're not doing this, and you're not doing this. You're just doing this. What comes out of it, comes out of it. If you don't get a single sale from this, that's fine. That's not the intention, right? This is not the intention on here. On here, that's definitely the intention, as is this. And this is the intention here too, is to sell, but you're doing it in a way where you're giving some value first. So my recommendation is that you start here, because you need to be doing market research first. And then what I would really recommend is that you you start here next, okay? I would say here next, right? So number 2, you want to start with that value, because you just can't give enough of that. Value is going to give you sales more than sales is going to give you sales. Promise, okay? And then I would go here and I would start this maybe as number 3. This will come later. I don't recommend anyone do this stuff right now. Maybe to your list, if you have a good engagement list that you've stayed connected with. But don't do this on social media. Do not do this on social media. I would prefer you stay in this range, and then as you learn and pull keywords and pain points and specific words and phrases from this, then you can tie that data into these things here, and then it's a no-brainer. There's no guesswork. Or it takes all the guesswork out, and you can create content like that has calls being booked, that has people buying your programs right away like this, because you've done the work first. And in many cases, some of these people will become clients, but just don't set that intention for that. But the data that you get from here, it's not for you to just like have sit in somewhere and not use it. It's you want to copy paste every single bit of those keywords, the challenges, the pain points, the desires, their words, their phrases into these 2 types of posts. It takes all the work out of it for you. So that's why you need to start here. And I want to share with you, I want to give you guys an example. Let me just make sure you guys are with me. Okay, hi Pratima, good to see you, love. Hi Kat, Diana, hi Karen, Erica. Awesome. If you guys have questions, let me know in the comments. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to erase this. Many of you actually that are on with me are in the FFE program. Okay, so if you're in the FFE program, you'll get all this, you'll get it all broken down, you'll get templates, samples of my stuff, you'll get it all step by step, you'll have all of this. So for those of you who are in FFE, don't even give this stuff a second thought. You will have it all, you'll know how to do it all, you'll know how to position it all, you'll have my samples to kind of guide you. Don't even worry about that. So, let me share, now what I want to share with you guys, the next most important piece, right? I'll share, let me see, just get all this off. And hopefully Ella can make it through a few more minutes here with you guys. So now I want to share with you guys, because this is really the next most important piece. We're going to dive deep on this one right here in FFE. So again, those of you who are already in there or joining us, don't worry, you're going to get this. You'll get a ton of this broken down for you. Okay, so the next thing that I want to share with you guys, how do I want to word this? It's going to be around your messaging. Okay. Here's your deal breaker. When it comes to booking discovery calls, sales calls, when it comes to getting sales or anything like that, I'm going to tell you that this is your defining factor. Which one are you selling? The what? Let's see if this is going to work for me. Okay, are you selling the what? Or are you selling the how? Here's the difference. The what is your passion. Okay, the what is what's in your head. And I'm going to give you an example because this is big, so I want you to pay attention. Okay, so if you're selling the what, you're selling your passion and you're selling what's in your head. Okay? Sorry, let me rephrase that. You want to sell the what? Okay, how? Let's do how. The how is your passion and it's your result. So here's what that might look like to you. Let's say you are a health coach. So let's say that you are going to, your passion is, let's just say eating all organic for total health and wellness. And actually, I have a couple of clients who do talk like this. So let's use this as an example because it's a really good one. This is your how, right? This is what you do. You teach people how to eat organic foods for total health and wellness in their lives. So you help them create this diet, right? That's your how. This is your passion. It's what you do. Maybe you went to school for it. It's all, this is your thing. Okay, this is what's in your head. This is your passion. It's what you do. So typically, when you are selling the how, okay, this is what you talk about. Organic food, eating healthy, health and wellness, your story, your passion, how you eat. You might share some of the stuff you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're basically trying to sell your passion. Well, the thing is, honestly, if I'm going to be transparent here, no one in the world gives a shit about your passion. They will become, fans, but they're not going to buy from you. If you're putting stuff out like, oh, let me show you how to go all organic. Let me show you how to make organic fun and good, so you can have total health and wellness. You're probably not getting a very good response from that. Let me tell you why. It's too broad, okay? It's not specific. And here's the kicker. It's not, Ella, no. It's not what your clients will pay for. At the end of the day, you need them to pay. So if you're putting stuff out there like this, then that's number one. That's one reason. You're trying to sell the how. Here's the thing. Entrepreneurs, if they knew how to do this, if they knew how to eat organically and have health and wellness, if they knew how to do that, why would they be coming to you? Why would they be looking for it? They would have no interest in what you're selling if they knew how to do that. Okay? You know how to do that. Okay? They don't give a shit about the how. They don't want to learn the how. They do not want to learn about organic food. They don't even really want to learn about health and wellness. What your ideal clients want is this. They want the what. If you don't know how to take this and articulate it into the what, then that is why you struggle with sales. So let me show you an example of how this would look different. Okay? Let me give you an example of how this would look different. Let me just break it down. So, Ella, okay, so we have eating all organic for total health and wellness, right? Let's just say this is just an example, but let's say it's what you do. Okay? So So this is what you teach, this is what you're passionate about, this is what you do, okay? Here's how you might turn this. Here's how you need to turn this so that you are not selling the how, but you're selling the what. This is the what. Lose 50 pounds. Create a weekly on-the-go meal plan. I don't know. Here's the thing. This isn't my thing, right? Obviously. But here's what I'm trying to say. Here's what I want to get to. Your people do not care about this. And if you're trying to sell them on, come, let me show you how to eat organic food that can be fun and delicious and easy and affordable for total health and wellness. Okay, let me say this. For the past 6 months in my life, this is my top priority right here. This is perfect. If this is what you do, I'm an ideal client. Look, I have gone about 80% organic in the past 6 months. This is a real story here. I'm sharing it with you. And all I care about is total health and wellness in my personal life right now. It is my absolute number one priority. Number one priority. Okay? I want to go all organic. I'm about 80% there. And I want total health and wellness. It is my number one priority for the past 6 months, and it will be until forever. Okay? So those of you who work in this thing, listen, because I'm an ideal client. Here's what I'm telling you. If you are talking like this, I would not buy from you. It doesn't tell me what I'm going to get. It's not specific. You're not touching on my pain points. My pain points, not me specifically, I don't want to lose 50 pounds. I would like to gain 10 pounds. But your ideal client, right, might want to lose 50 pounds. Maybe they can do it through this. But this isn't what they want. They want this. They want to maybe create a weekly on-the-go meal plan. They want to know the pros and cons. They want to know, they might need a shopping list. Like, for me, I have trouble specifically with which organic foods are the best. What should you not have too much of? What should you have more of? What things should you include and what things shouldn't you? If you go all organic, should it be like sugar-free, gluten-free? Like, I don't know all that stuff, right? This is stuff I'm learning on my own right now, personally. But for me, as an ideal client, I would want tangible stuff. So what you need to do is deliver the how in your program. Don't sell people on this shit. They don't care. Stop talking about it. Seriously, stop talking about it. And then what you want to do is sell them on the what, which are specific benefits. Nobody wants you to educate them on eating organic food. Okay? They want specifics. Okay? Does this make sense? I'll do another one. Let me do another one on something different. Christy, hi. Okay. Let me do another one because this is a really big deal. A lot of what I'm seeing is a lot of people are selling what they're passionate about, right? Because they want to share it, they want to talk about it. It's what is in our heads. So so here, let me give you another one. Let me share another sample so that you can kind of see. Okay, let me get rid of this. So let's say you are. Does anybody want me to do one? I'll do one of yours. Oh my God, that would be fun. Love it. Okay. If anybody wants me to do their, tell me what you do. If you want me to do yours, I will. Okay. Here's a good one. I'll do me. I'll do me because I totally had to figure this out. Okay, my passion, right? My passion, which is my how, okay, is strategic marketing, right? Strategic marketing. Okay? So I might say, I help entrepreneurs, work smarter, not harder. Okay? Ella, come. Through automation and leverage. Let's just say, okay? That's pretty much what I do. This is my passion. And this is the how. This is how, okay, because here's the deal. Your clients are buying the what? The benefits, the solution. They're buying the outcome. What they want is to buy the result of this right here. People who invest in me they're investing in the result that they're going to get in putting this stuff in place right here. That's what they're buying. They do not want me to teach them how to be a strategic marketer. They just want to learn, what do I need to do to reap the benefits of strategic marketing? So it would be automation and leverage. So I'm not going to try to sell people. I wouldn't put a post out that said, do you need strategic marketing? Are you ready to grow your business with strategic marketing? Because they'd be like, what the fuck is strategic marketing? Like, who is this woman? What the hell is she talking about? Because that's what's in my head. This is my passion. I am passionate about strategic marketing. That is not what my ideal clients are thinking at all. That's not even close. But let me show you what they are thinking. Let me show you how I sell my clients. I don't sell them on the how. I sell them on the what. Okay? And the what for them is booking, consistent, Ella, can you stop chewing? I'm on the shoes. Anybody want a puppy? Okay, discovery calls, right? They want to get comfortable being visible, maybe on video, right? Don't mind my writing. I'm kind of like leaning over Ella. She's like attached to my feet here. Okay, they want work-life balance, right? So essentially what I demand in my life, freedom, right? They want confidence in their offers, right? They want premium prices on their offers, right? I could go on and on and on. These are specifics. These are specifics. If I tried to say, do you want to grow your business through strategic marketing? Do you want to work smarter, not harder through automation and leveraging? Most people kind of get what that is. They're not going to buy. They're going to be like, sounds kind of cool, have fun. Like, that is not going to sell them. Guaranteed. Because this is my thing. That's my passion. I am passionate about doing that for them. But what my ideal clients want to know is what will my result be if I invest in this? What will I experience? What result will I get? What is in this for me? They're buying the results, which is this stuff right here. They're buying the results of this right here. Okay? Is this getting clearer? Like, are you seeing where I'm going with this when it comes to getting your message out there? Talk about my money stuff. Oh, Christy, okay. All right, we're going to talk about Christy. Only because I love her so much. Okay, let's do hers. All right, let's see. All right, so that's a good one, though. Mindset, that's a good one. Ooh, we got it. I got it. Okay. So, okay, we got the how. Okay, this is Christy's how. Here we go. This is Christy. Oh, look at the hearts. Okay, this is Christy's how. Money mindset. Abundance. authenticity, and so on, right? Those of you who know her, then you know, like, these are the things, and there's more too, she's amazing. But let's go with this, right? Because this is obvious to a lot of people, right? I want abundance in all areas of my life. I want to be totally fucking authentic in everything that I do. I want to stand out. I never want to blend in. And I want a really good money mindset. I think that's really, it's key in business. You can't have marketing without the mindset. They've got to go together. So this is important. People get what this is, but it doesn't sell them, right? So this is Christy's passion. This is what she talks about. This is the how, and this is how, and this is her thing. It's in her head. To sell to her potential clients, she needs to sell the what? The benefits. She needs to sell the benefits, the results, the solutions, okay? So I am an ideal client, for sure, right? So if Christy came to me and said, if she said something like, are you ready to stand out in total authenticity, have abundance in all areas of your life, she's touching on what I just said I wanted, and have a healthy money mindset? Message me below if you're interested. I wouldn't do it. Here's why. I would be thinking, well, it's kind of broad. Like, I don't really know what I'm going to get. I don't know what she means in complete in terms of, like, authenticity. Like, how? Are we talking my copywriting? Are we talking, is it my message we're talking about? My offers? Like, when we say authenticity, like, what do we mean? And then abundance, cool, like, with money, like, in my business, is it in my personal life, or all of it? When it comes to the money mindset, like, what are we going to do? How are we doing that? That would be cool. Tell me how we're going to do it. So I'm not sold. I'm not uninterested, but I'm not sold. So I'd be confused still, right? And a confused mind doesn't buy. So what Christy would do is say, well, let's sell Ann on the benefits, right? So she would say something like, we will, I'm trying to think of what would sell me, right? So if this was me and I wanted these things, okay, then you want to sell on the benefits. So maybe the benefits would be that we would clear negative beliefs or self-talk. These are my pain points. My negative beliefs or conditioned beliefs, right? So how are we going to get that, right? But we're going to get it through this. This would be the result. So the result would be clearing conditioned or negative beliefs, self-talk for, like total confidence and clarity. That would be good for me. I would like that. Another thing would be that maybe we would craft your unique and authentic message, right? Because a lot of us struggle with how do we articulate who we are, what we do, and how we help people. Those are like the three elements. Who are we, what do we do, and how do we help people? Most people struggle to get that into one sentence. And if you cannot articulate that message, then people don't really know who you are, what you do, or how you're going to help them. All three of those things have to come together. You can do that when you craft your unique message, right? You get your clarity on that. And then maybe we would, she could go on and on. She could say, okay, so in this program, we're going to clear your negative conditioned beliefs, your self-talk, so that you can have total confidence and clarity. We're going to craft your unique message so you stand out in a crowded industry, right? Oh my gosh, I could probably do more, but how is that so far? Is that making sense? On that last night. Have consistent 5K months. Would that work? Yeah, so, okay, so have consistent 5K months. Let me just think, Christy, of what would come up for me if you said that to me. Okay, so consistent, because here's what I would think when I hear people say, okay, let me tell you. When I hear people tell me, or I hear them say, sign up for this program and I'm going to show you how to have 5K consistent months, right? The first things that come to my mind is, how are we going to do that? Because I feel like everybody's saying that. How are we going to do that? So if you positioned it, Christy, and said, okay, we're going to create 5K consistent months, and we're going to do that through clearing out, in blocks, right? So whatever these things are, clearing this out. We're going to clear out any condition, negative beliefs, self-talk, or blocks that you have, right? So that we can craft your unique message that's going to allow you to stand out. And then, I don't know, Christy, if you offer, create offers, right? Do you create offers? If that's something, you might say, and then we're going to create your irresistible offer. Irresistible, oh my God, my spelling is probably so wrong right now. Okay. Is this your irresistible offer, or what I like to say, instead of that, I like to say, create your sellable. That word sells me. Show me how to create something that's sellable and we're good. So maybe you're going to help me create 5 consistent K months through clearing these things out, right? Getting me in a abundant, wealthy money mindset. And then we're going to craft my message so I have that authenticity, the authority. I feel confident, right? Craft your unique message. Include confident in there. I know a lot of people are not confident in their ability. And then if we were going to create a sellable offer, so we're going to create an offer that we know is going to sell, that's going to create this 5K. If it's broken down so specific like this, then I can say, okay, because then I can go back and say, I know I need that. I definitely have that. I do need to get this, in place, my unique message. And then I might say, oh, if I could create a sellable offer, shit, I close 98% of my sales calls, so getting on a sales call is fucking easy. Show me how to create the sellable offer, and we could do this. So it gives you the details, which is what? This is what I'm going to get. I'm going to have a sellable offer. I'm going to have massive fucking abundant mindset. I'm going to have authenticity. I'm going to feel like I stand out. I own my message. I've crafted it. I'm going to feel like my negative beliefs and blocks and all that self-talk and all that garbage is now history. Now I've opened space to receive 5K consistent months. That's perfect. Yes, awesome. Hi, Erin. Cool, that was so fun, Kristen. Okay, yeah, so, and I could do another one if anybody wants me to, but basically what I want to stress, and this is what we're going to do in the FFE program, is we're going to figure out the what and the how for you, and we're going to make sure that you're selling the what and not the how. Because remember, the how is just your shit, right? Like, that's what's in your head. Money mindset, abundance, and authenticity is like, people know what it is, they kind of know what it means, but it's not enough for that's not what we're buying. I'm not buying mindset. I'm not even buying abundance or even authenticity. I want to buy the results I will get from having abundance, authenticity, and a money mindset, which are these things and tons more. That's what I'm paying for. So in order to get people to pull out their cards with little to no objections, which, again, I book 30, 40 discovery calls a month. I close 98%. I've held that for about 3 years. I worked on David Nagel's sales team because I know sales. I know what I'm really fucking good at them. They come very easy to me. And one thing I know is the reason I close 98% with ideal clients is because I sell them on all of this stuff right here. I very rarely talk about this stuff. Or in my case, marketing, strategic marketing. I very rarely go to what's inside my head. I've done 15 years of market research. I've got pages and pages of keywords, pain points. I don't put any offer together at all, not even a cash injection offer. I put nothing together until I go out and I research and I market and I pull the data and I make sure that it's a sellable offer, and then I'll go out and I'll use these specific keywords. And it's the what. Here's what you will get. This is what you will walk away with. These are the results that you will get when you invest in this, right? And that's what people will buy. Because here's the bottom line. Let's say that you are let's say this. I'll use me for example. Let's say that you are a PTSD coach. Okay, so I've had PTSD my whole life due to my past. It's something I've suffered with my whole life. If a coach came to me and said, Anne, I'm a PTSD coach, and if you'd like, you can invest in my program. It's called, Eliminating PSD for Good. Okay, let me say this. Anyone who has PTSD wants to eliminate their PTSD for good. I'm not going to buy that. That probably won't even get me on the phone with her, even though it's what I want. But that's not what I'm going to buy, because anybody can tell me that. So tell me, how are we going to get rid of my PTSD for life? What's that going to look like? What is it going to look like from you, and what do I need to do? I got to make sure I'm committed here to do the work. So tell me what is in it for me. Tell me the specifics, and then we'll talk about it. Right? Do you see where I'm going with that? Makes total sense. Thanks, Christy. I still need this help. Stoked I'm in FFE. Yeah, Aaron, you are totally going to get this. You're in FFE. Does anybody else want to give me an example? Does anybody else want to tell me what you do? And I will see if I can do it on here for you. I could do like one more. So many of you that are you're selling the how, and that's your stuff. Nobody's buying the how. Nobody even cares about the how, to be honest with you. Like, I just gave a great example. I have PTSD, and if someone came to me and said, I have a program, if you invest in it, we're gonna cure your PTSD for life, I still would not buy it, as badly as I want that. I need specifics. That's what's in her head, right? We need to know what's in our head. Okay, so Patty says retirement planning for women. Okay. I'm going to have to stick with me because I'm going to have to ask you some questions. But retirement planning for women. So this is the how. This is your passion, Patty. That's your thing. That's what's in your head, right? So tell me what your client. So Patty, tell me what are your clients like their pain points? What is it that they want? Let's say I was retiring, and Patty came to me. Okay. Patty comes to me and says, hi, Anne, I hear that you're retiring. Do you have a retirement plan? And I would say, no, Patty, I don't have a retirement plan. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, well, if you want, we could get together and create a retirement plan for you. I'd be like, cool, but probably I might be busy or something. I'm not sold. I'm not sold. Right? Okay, financial security. So they want financial security. What else? Financial security. Tell me what else. Throw in like a couple more. Okay, so retirement planner for women, and these women want financial security. They want to not run out of money. Okay, financial security, not run out of money, kind of the same thing. Okay, run out of money. Anything else? Have you done market research, Patty? Reduce fears about money. Okay. Reduce fears about money. Okay. Okay, so if I was Patty and I was trying to get potential clients to purchase this plan, let's call it a planning session, okay, Patty? I don't know if that's what you do, but let's just say it's a planning session for women looking to retire. I'm looking to retire, right? So you're going to have to sell me on the what, because I'm not buying the how. So if you came to me and said, hi, Ann, would you like a retirement, I hear you're looking to retire, and I do retirement planning for women, would you be interested in speaking? I would say, well, no, I mean, I don't know, not really. Like, I don't understand what we do. What would it look like? Here's how you would probably have to sell me or any other potential client. You would probably have to say, not specifically, I'm just going to give you an idea. Retirement plan for women looking to eliminate their fears around the lack of money right? Retirement plan for women looking to eliminate their fears around the lack of money, or we can even say, if you want to use their words, if you did market research, or Patty, is this their words right here, like specifically? Okay, eliminate their fears of running out of money. Okay, so with a long-term financial plan. I don't know your target market, but bag lady fears, not have to work forever, not to be broke and homeless is their words. Okay. So broken homeless never happens. Okay, so here's what you could do. There's a couple ways. Now there's no one way to do this, but I want to just give you guys the idea. Doing the research gives you their pain point, gives you the keywords you need to use in the what. The how doesn't really matter because nobody gives a shit about it. That's your thing. But the what. So if your women are afraid, if they're afraid of retirement because they're scared that they're going to run out of money and that they're going to end up broken homeless somewhere, then what you would want to do is say, you would want to say something like, a headline for you would be something like, retiring, I don't even know how to spell retiring women. Something like you could do like retiring women, fear going broke and homeless. Or you could say, does retiring make you, does the thought of retiring make you fearful, make you scared, or whatever their words are, of going broke and homeless? Are you afraid if you retire, you'll end up broke and homeless, right? So, are you afraid if you retire that you will end up broke and homeless? What if I told you that we could get together and we could create a long-term retirement plan for you that will secure you financially and eliminate the fears that you have of running out of money so that you never have to worry about being broke and homeless? I'm sold. Keywords, I mean, that was perfect. I'd be sold right there. Patty, tell me your thoughts on that. I mean, I don't know your audience or you or your business, but tell me just what you think about that. I mean, is that similar to what you're putting out there? Is that what you're saying? Like, thank you for the likes. Cool, cool. Okay. All right, Patty, I'll come back and check, see if this is similar. So, what you want to do, and here in FFE, in the FFE program, for each one of you, we are going to determine what your what is and what your how is, so that you can see the difference in how you think of something and what other people think of it. And here's the other thing. Certain words, like sometimes, like if you are a debt counselor, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're in the FFE program and you do things around debt, debt is not a word that you should be using. It's an icky, negative feeling. No one even wants to, like, think about debt. So you would want to use a different word. Even retirement. Okay, for example, my mom, if I mention retirement, I'm not old. So sometimes people might even look at the word retirement and cringe. So you might say, you might have to word it in a way that it speaks to those people, but on the positives. What's the positive side of retirement? So let's say the negative word is retirement. What's the positive word for retirement, right? So the negative word is debt, right? What would be the positive word of debt? Financially free. Freaking right. Financially free, baby. So you might want to say, are you ready to be financially free? Right? Instead of saying, are you ready to get rid of your debt? Nobody fucking wants to hear that. And I will tell you this, nobody gets up and goes to work every day to pay off debt. That shit is not exciting. But what are the benefits of paying off debt? You can buy a house, you can buy a car, you can get a credit card, you can travel, you can do all kinds of stuff. That would get me out of bed working, right? So when I had over $70,000 worth of debt to pay off, not a penny of that excited me. That did not excite me to make a penny of that. Debt did not get me out of bed at all. I had to focus on what I'd be able to do if I got rid of the debt. That got me excited, right? So your people, they want to retire, okay? But you also want to find out what they think about the word retirement. My mother would not like that word, right? Like, she would feel offensive. She'd feel like she's old. Her time's coming to an end. So you would want to think, what is a positive word for retirement? Right? Because this is how you can make some real creative headlines that speak to people. Great headline. Yeah, right? That's right on. Okay, perfect. Perfect, Patty. Yeah. So, Patty, you could say something like, are you ready to end your, well, we'd have to talk about it because we don't want to create anything that's going to speak to the millennials. But, yeah, that can be changed, too, to speak a little differently, kind of like we did here, right? Because when you say, do you want to be financially free, I think, yes, I want to get rid of my debt. Yes, I want to have my bills up to date. Yes, I don't want to owe nobody money. Yes, I want to have plenty of money coming in, flowing in on a consistent basis. Absolutely, right? So we could get really creative with that. In the FFE program, we're going to tackle this head on. What about under earning? What do you mean, Diana? Can you go into detail with what you mean a little bit more for me on that? So in FFE, we're going to tackle this, right? Because you've got to start practicing selling on the what and leave the how in your own head. Because when you create content from this place, nobody gets it. Nobody's interested. If I came to you right now and said, hey, come in the FFE program, I'm going to show you marketing strategies. You're going to be like, I don't give a fuck about marketing strategies. I'm not coming in your program for marketing strategies. But what if I said, come into the program and I will help you create your message. I will help you create a message that stands out. I will help you create your content, all of your content for all your deliverables. I will help you book massive discovery calls with ideal clients. I will show you and help you close those sales calls. I will show and help you create your premium priced offers, your funnels. I will map it out. I'll give you all my templates. I will walk you through step by step in a handheld live experience how to do all of these things. That's completely different. Now I'm selling you on the what. Because the how is just in my own head. I'm just thinking about marketing strategies. I'm thinking strategic marketing because that's what I do. But if that's what you're trying to sell people on, well, that's why you're not getting any sales. Or if you're trying to book discovery calls using the how language, not going to work. You're not going to get sales. Trust me, I worked on David Nagel's sales team. I've been a 98% closer on all my sales calls. I've booked. I can book 30, 40 calls a month. I know sales. Okay, so is it like debt? Is kiss under earning goodbye? Or a what or a cringer? Okay, hold on. What about under earning? Is it like, thank you, and brilliant, gotta run. You're welcome, Patty. Is it like debt? Is kiss under earning goodbye? A what or a cringer? So, kiss under earner goodbye. So that could be a what, Diana, as long as you touch on more specific benefits. Like, what does that mean, right? Get the details. I'm curious, why do some people say lead with the why in sales? Well, lead with the why can mean, it might mean something different for everybody. You can use the why as the benefits. So why should you sign up? Why? Well, sales mastery, right? If we're talking about FFE, sales mastery, booking consistent discovery calls, right? Crafting your standout message, right? And so on. That could be the why. So you can lead with the why. It could be the why, or it could be the how, the what. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Awesome. Okay, guys. So my phone is going to die. I will put the FFE link in the bottom in case anyone, replayers or anyone watching wants to get in there. We still have a few more days before the cart closes. We've got near 40 people in there now. We're getting pretty close. A little more than I expected, but it's cool. We'll keep the card open for a few more days here. I'll put that URL in the bottom, and if anyone has any questions, feel free to post in the comments. And if you guys know of anyone that would benefit from this video, feel free to share it. I'll put it in a few of my other groups as well, just to get it out there. But, all right, ladies, go be productive, make great shit happen. I'll see y'all soon. Love. Bye.